Hi everybody, and welcome to a little live I've decided to do. I hope you're all well. My name's Debbie Patrick, and I'm a Stampin' Up demonstrator in a little village called Grimsport, and that's in Northern Ireland. And it's been a beautiful day here today, and I hope you've all had a lovely Sunday and you've had some nice weather as well. Yeah, I'm going to do a quick card. Most of you know I love using scraps and pieces of DSP to make backgrounds and things like that. So I thought I would do that tonight, and it's quite simple. I'm going to use a Pool Party base, okay? And then I'm also using a piece of white here, which measures 9.5 by 13.8, and as you can see I've marked two wee lines there just halfway down, basically just so that I can see where my paper's going. And I've decided to use these papers here, and these are from Beautiful Ordinary Life DSP. That's it there. These are the sheets here. There's some really nice colours in them. So they're patterned with colour on one side, and then on the back you've got black and white as well. Now I've seen some cards done with this coloured in, or using a blending brush is a nice idea as well. So it's lovely paper. It's called Beautiful Ordinary Life, and it's 12 by 12 DSP, and that's available at the minute. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use these scraps of paper. They were originally these sort of lengths, but I've cut them down, and I forgot what. Well, that's 9.5, so there must be 9 across. Yep, so they're 9 centimetres across, and they are about 1.3 or an inch. Let's see what they are in inches. So you're talking roughly 3.5 inches by 1 inch. All right. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue these onto my basic white piece, using the coloured side, okay? And the reason why I put the wee mark was I've got 9 strips, so hopefully I will have, I'm going to see what the middle one's going to be, and then I think I might actually put it on first. So we've got 4, and that one's going to be our 5th. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue this one on first, so that I know where my middle is, and then I can do 4 either side of that, if that makes any sense. And my glue has decided not to work, which is typical. Oh, there we go. And now it's come out in one big blotch. Ah, well, that's typical. Sure. I'm just going to use a wee bit of scrap and take that off a bit, because that'll all squirt out on me, I'm sure. So I'm going to put that one across the middle, or roughly the middle. And then I know I'm going to place these ones there, and then I'll do the same. I'll do the same this way. I love using the DSP on its own, but I also love using the DSP and showing all the the patterns and the colours. And if you are on tonight, don't forget to say hello. And these papers are, as I say, they're available now. And we've got Pool Party, you've got Pretty Peacock, Daffodil Delight, would that be Flirty Flamingo, I think? Flirty Flamingo. Quite a lot of nice nice colours that we can use up. So I'm going to start doing these ones. I love this one, this is my favourite, that stripy one. A stripy, and then I'll put this one at the bottom. I'm not sure what temperature it was over here, but I know a lot of pink people in England have been getting it a lot warmer than us. But we're not complaining. We shouldn't complain. According to my husband, who's the resident weatherman, we're going to get some rain tomorrow. Right, so I think that looks quite nice, even though I've got glue over it. I don't even have it. Have I got a rubber? I haven't. I'm just going to rub out those wee lines, but I can do it later. So I am going to stick this onto my Pool Party card base. Like so. Just turn that over and give it a wee press down as well. So that looks nice. And then for our main part, I'm going to use this Wild Bunch set, which I just got during the week there. I've seen a lot of people using it and it's just beautiful. I've already used it for a few cards. I did the little koala one and I did him in, I'm going to do the koala tonight, just to let you see the different colours. I did him in grey, and then this one, I did him in brown, or crumb cake rather. And I think he looks nice as well. So that was the two I did this week. And some of the girls were using them in the class this week as well. And I think a few of them picked the wee Highland cow. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use one of these arched shaped dies. There's a lovely lady called Jenny McCormick from Gemini Crafts, and she used, when she was showing everybody this stamp set, she used these arched die cuts, and they just work really well with the little critters. So I'm going to put him about there. And then I'm also going to stamp. There's also a little party hat just here. So I'm going to stamp the little party hat and cut it out as well. And make him into a little birthday koala. And the colours, I'm going to use dark smoky slate, light smoky slate. I'm going to use petal pink for his little ears, and I think I used the dark grey, yes I did, for the nose. So I'm going to use those three, and then, look, I've smudged that already. For the hat, I don't know, I might maybe do him a wee yellow hat, I'm not sure yet, but we'll go ahead and colour him in first. And I'm going to start with my light. So I'm just going to colour around these ears, just the wee tip bit. He's just the cutest, isn't he? They're all quite cute. Okay. And then I'm going to go in with my dark and just do some little shaded bits, maybe under his chin there, and down his little arms, and maybe just a wee bit around the side of his head. And then I can go in again with my light and just blend that in a wee bit. And whenever you stamp an image like that, it usually, the lines of the stamp actually tell you, where to do the little shades, like down these wee arms here. Okay, and then I'm going to go in with my petal pink and just do the inside of his ears. If I had been very fussy, I would have used the dark and the light, but I think he just looks nice the way he is. And then I'm going to go in with the dark. I did it in black. I tried it in black, but I don't know, it was just too dark. What you can do is you can leave that to dry for a minute and then go over it in the dark again. So, little hat. I'm trying to think, will I make him? Yes, I'll do it yellow, I think. Let's do it. I know I should have had Daffodil Delight, but I don't have Daffodil Delight here, but I've got Lemon Lolly. So let's give him a little yellow hat and maybe a pool party bit up here. Okay, and then I grab my, I'll fussy cut this out quite quickly. There we go. He's going to have a little hat on. Okay. I'm just going to darken that nose again now that it's dry a bit. And you'll see how you can actually build up colour with the one blend. So, what do you think? Isn't he lovely? Good. And we're going to put a little hat on him. So let's glue his little hat on. And then I'm going to make this a birthday card. So I've done the happy birthday one, this one here. You've got happy birthday, thank you for all you do, hi friends, sending love, and just a little note. So there's quite a few nice ones on that. I'm just going to put happy birthday down here. Apologies if my head's in the way. There we go. Cute. Cute, cute, cute. So let's stick some dimensionals. Stick one in there. And he's going to go there. Okay, and I've just remembered I haven't got an insert cut. So let me just cut a piece for the inside. That is not straight. That should go nicely in there. And then on the inside, I might just do this little heart that's in the set. Whoops, that was good, Debbie. So let's make a little border of hearts along the bottom. And then let's do them let's just do them in Pill Party to match the card. There we go. And then we can stick this. Side like that. What you can do on the inside too is these strips here. If you've got a nice strip, you can put a strip along the bottom, or you can put a little strip down the side as well. But I just like those little hearts. And that's him. Let's see what I've got here. Yep. I've got some Pill Party little dots, so let's put these here and there. Okay, so that's my little Wild Bunch koala. And again, I always forget the name of these papers. Beautiful Ordinary Life DSP. So hope you enjoyed that, hope you liked that, and give it a go. Yeah, I'll see you soon, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening, and I hope we don't get too much rain tomorrow. So yes, I'll see you all soon, and as I say, thank you for watching, and give me a wee hello if you have been watching. Thank you very much. Thank you.